Hey everyone, welcome to another deep dive. This time we are taking a look forward to the world of cryptocurrency in 2025.
Oh, yeah. 2025 is going to be a big year.
Yeah, so we found this article titled The Future of Cryptocurrency, Top 5 Coins to Watch in 2025.
Catchy title.
It is. So whether you're already investing in crypto or you're just curious about what all the hype is about,
Right.
this deep dive is for you because 2025 is shaping up to be a pivotal year for crypto.
Absolutely. We might be moving away from the Wild West era of crypto toward a more mature market.
Yeah, with some serious players getting involved and actually impacting the real world.
Yeah. The article predicts over 60% of Fortune 500 companies will be utilizing blockchain technology
By 2025.
by 2025. That kind of mainstream adoption,
That's a lot.
it's huge. It's not just hype anymore. It signifies a real shift in how major industries are viewing the potential of blockchain.
So maybe this is the year crypto really does break into the mainstream.
I think so.
The article focuses on 5 specific cryptocurrencies to watch in 2025. Should we take a look?
Let's unpack them.
Okay. The first one is a familiar name,
Okay.
Ethereum.
Yep.
It's been around for a while,
It has.
but the article argues it's not going anywhere,
Uh-huh.
and it actually might solidify its dominance in 2025.
Ethereum, the OG smart contract platform.
But what makes them so sure Ethereum will stay on top?
Wow.
The crypto space is constantly changing and evolving.
It's true, things move fast in crypto,
Right.
but Ethereum has a few key advantages that make it pretty resilient.
Okay.
First, its network effect is massive.
Okay.
It has the largest developer community,
Mm-hmm.
the most decentralized applications,
Okay.
and the most value locked in its ecosystem.
Okay.
This all creates a powerful network effect that's really difficult to disrupt.
So it's kind of like the Google of crypto.
Yeah,
Everyone is already using it, so it's hard to convince them to switch to something else,
pretty much.
even if that something else is newer and shinier.
Exactly.
Okay.
Second, the upcoming Ethereum 3.0 upgrade.
Is going to be a game changer.
How so?
Well, it's designed to address Ethereum's scalability issues,
Right.
which have been a major bottleneck in the past.
Okay.
With 3.0, we will have faster transaction speeds,
Okay.
lower fees,
Nice.
and Ethereum becomes much more attractive for everyday use.
That makes it more practical.
Yeah, exactly. And that just further cements its position.
Okay. Ethereum 3.0, a serious upgrade.
Yeah.
The article also mentions staking as something to watch.
Yes.
Can you break that down for us?
Sure.
What's the significance of staking for someone interested in Ethereum?
Well, with Ethereum shifting to a proof-of-stake model, staking becomes crucial.
Okay.
It allows you to earn passive rewards just by holding and locking up your ETH.
Interesting.
You're essentially contributing to the security of the network.
Oh,
Think of it like earning interest on your crypto holdings.
so crypto interest.
Pretty much.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's pretty attractive for long-term investors.
No, sure. Okay, so Ethereum seems to have a pretty solid footing in 2025. I think so.
What about those trying to challenge the throne?
Right.
The article highlights Solana,
Okay.
calling it the speed demon of the crypto world.
Solana's interesting.
What makes it so fast?
Well, Solana is known for its blazing fast transaction speeds
Okay.
and incredibly low fees,
Okay.
all thanks to its unique consensus mechanism.
Okay.
That's made it a favorite in areas like decentralized finance or DeFi,
Okay.
where speed and efficiency are really important.
Makes sense.
It's also gaining traction in the gaming world.
Gaming on the blockchain.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty sci-fi.
It is, but Solana's capabilities can create truly unique experiences.
But let's get real for a moment, though.
Sure.
The crypto market can be incredibly volatile.
Oh, yeah.
Can Solana weather the storms and live up to the hype?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
While Solana has shown some resilience, it also faces a significant challenge:
What's that?
centralization.
Okay.
A handful of validators currently control a large portion of the network,
That doesn't sound great.
and it raises concerns about security and censorship resistance. For Solana to really achieve its full potential, it needs to address this centralization issue.
Centralization. That's a big word in the crypto space.
It is.
It seems like finding that balance between efficiency and decentralization is a constant challenge.
That's a tough one.
Okay, so moving on from speed demons,
Okay.
the article dives into Polkadot, describing it as the internet of blockchains.
Ambitious.
It does sound pretty ambitious. What does that even mean?
It is ambitious.
Yeah.
Polkadot aims to solve one of the biggest challenges in the blockchain space:
What's that?
interoperability.
Okay.
It envisions a network where different blockchains can communicate and interact seamlessly,
Oh, wow.
kind of like different countries trading goods and services without borders.
So no more isolated blockchain ecosystems.
Exactly.
Everything is connected and working together.
That's the idea.
How would that even work in practice?
So Polkadot acts as a central relay chain, connecting specialized blockchains called parachains.
Parachains?
Think of it like a network of interconnected highways,
Okay.
allowing data and value to flow freely between different blockchain cities.
Okay, that makes it a little easier to picture.
Yeah,
So Polkadot is all about breaking down walls and fostering collaboration in the blockchain world.
exactly.
But why is 2025 such a crucial year for them?
Well, 2025 is expected to be a year of significant growth for Polkadot.
How so?
We're expecting to see the launch of many new parachains,
Okay.
which will expand the functionality and reach of the network.
Okay.
There's also growing interest from governments.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're exploring the use of Polkadot for things like digital identity and voting systems,
Interesting.
which could be a major catalyst for adoption.
Government interest in Polkadot.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It seems like the potential applications of blockchain technology are constantly expanding.
Constantly expanding.
Speaking of expanding applications, let's talk about Chainlink,
Okay.
the data oracle. Now, I'm picturing like a mystical being dispensing cryptic prophecy,
Right.
but I'm guessing it's something a little more
A
practical,
little bit, yeah.
a little more grounded.
Chainlink bridges the gap between the blockchain world and the real world.
Okay.
You see smart contracts,
Mhm.
which are self-executing agreements on the blockchain,
Right.
often need access to real-world data to function properly.
Okay, so smart contracts need real-world data.
They do.
But how does Chainlink come into play?
Well, Chainlink acts as a secure and reliable middleman, delivering that real-world data to smart contracts.
Okay.
So let's say you have a decentralized insurance application
Okay.
that needs to know if a flight has been delayed to trigger a payout.
Okay.
Chainlink can provide that flight data from a trusted source,
Right.
ensuring that the smart contract executes correctly.
So Chainlink is like a bridge between the digital and physical world,
Exactly.
ensuring that smart contracts have the information they need to do their thing.
Yes. And this role becomes even more crucial as we see the rise of decentralized finance,
Right.
supply chain management, and other applications that rely on real-world data.
The article claims Chainlink is poised for explosive growth in 2025,
It does.
with AI integration and major corporate partnerships on the horizon.
Yeah.
Why is Chainlink attracting so much attention?
Chainlink has established itself as the leading data oracle solution. It has a robust network of data providers, a reputation for security and reliability,
Okay.
and a growing ecosystem of developers and users as the demand for trustworthy data on the blockchain increases.
Right.
Chainlink is well positioned to capture a significant market share.
So Chainlink, the trusted data source,
Yes.
the oracle of the blockchain.
The oracle.
All right, we've covered 4 coins so far, each with its own unique angle.
We have.
Now for the final contender.
Okay.
The article throws us a curveball with Avalanche.
Avalanche.
It's described as a potential challenger for the scalability crown, which I'm assuming means it's incredibly fast.
Speed is definitely one of Avalanche's strengths.
Okay.
It boasts near-instant transaction finality, making it one of the fastest blockchains out there.
Okay.
But Avalanche also offers something else that's becoming increasingly important:
With that,
energy efficiency.
energy efficiency. That's a hot topic these days,
It is.
especially with concerns about the environmental impact of blockchain technology.
You're right.
How does Avalanche address this?
Well, unlike Bitcoin,
Okay.
which relies on energy-intensive mining,
Yeah.
Avalanche uses a different consensus mechanism called proof of stake,
Proof of stake.
which means that instead of miners competing to solve complex problems, validators are chosen randomly to verify transactions,
Okay.
requiring significantly less energy.
So proof of stake sounds like a more sustainable approach,
Definitely.
but are there any trade-offs to consider?
Well, that's a great question, and it's
Yeah.
one that's being debated within the crypto community. Some argue that Avalanche's consensus mechanism,
Oh, cool.
while efficient, could be more vulnerable to certain types of hack,
Okay.
and that its governance structure might not be as decentralized as it could be.
Okay.
These are areas that will need to be closely monitored as Avalanche continues to evolve.
It seems like there's always a delicate balance to strike in the crypto world.
Yeah.
Security versus speed, decentralization versus efficiency.
It's a balancing act.
The article also mentioned something called subnets as a key feature of Avalanche.
Yes.
Can you explain what those are
Sure.
and why they're important?
Subnets are essentially custom blockchains built on top of the main Avalanche network.
Oh,
Think of it like creating your own private blockchain,
okay.
but with the security and benefits of the larger Avalanche ecosystem.
So it's like having your cake and eating it too.
Exactly.
You get the customization and control of a private blockchain,
Yeah,
but with the added security and interoperability of a public blockchain.
you got it.
That's cool.
This flexibility is particularly appealing to businesses and organizations looking to leverage blockchain technology
Yeah.
for specific use cases like supply chain management, digital identity, or even creating their own custom tokens or digital assets.
So Avalanche, the customizable blockchain platform,
Yes.
the eco-friendly speedster.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
5 coins, all vying for a piece of the crypto pie in 2025. Each one with its own unique strengths and challenges.
Absolutely.
It's a dynamic landscape, and it's only going to get more interesting from here.
I think so.
We've explored the frontrunner, the challenger, the connector, the oracle, and the innovator.
That's a good way to put it.
But this is just the beginning.
It is.
But before we dive into the broader trends and implications,
Okay.
let's take a moment to reflect.
Sure.
Out of these 5 coins, which one stood out to you the most?
That's a good question.
Yeah, which one sparked your curiosity or made you think differently about the future of crypto?
They're all fascinating in their own way, but what intrigues me most is the bigger picture.
Okay.
We've talked about DeFi gaming,
Yeah.
enterprise applications, even government use cases.
Right.
But there's another element that's starting to weave its way into the crypto space,
Okay.
and it has the potential to be truly transformative.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Right?
What is this mysterious element that has you so captivated?
We've touched on it briefly with Chainlink,
Okay.
but I think it deserves a deeper dive of its own.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence. Specifically how the integration of AI with blockchain technology
Okay.
could reshape the financial landscape as we know it.
AI and blockchain.
Yeah,
Now that's a powerful combination.
I think so.
All right, listeners, get ready because we're about to take this deep dive to a whole new level.
We are.
Stay tuned as we explore the potential synergies between these two game-changing technologies
Okay.
and what it could mean for the future of finance.
Buckle up. Welcome back. We just sort of scratched the surface of the potential of crypto, and now we're diving into the convergence of AI and blockchain
Okay.
and what that might mean for the financial world.
AI and blockchain.
Yeah.
2 buzzwords that seem to be everywhere these days.
I know. Right.
But what happens when you bring them together?
Right.
Is it just hype? Or is there real substance to this combination?
There's definitely real substance here.
Okay, good.
Remember how we talked about Chainlink?
Yeah.
Bringing real-world data onto the blockchain?
Mm-hmm.
Well, AI can supercharge that process.
Oh, wow.
Imagine AI algorithms constantly analyzing massive data sets,
Okay.
identifying patterns and trends, and then feeding that information to smart contracts
Okay.
in real time.
So instead of just reacting to past events,
Yeah,
smart contracts could become proactive
exactly.
and predictive.
That's it.
That sounds like a whole new level of sophistication.
It is a whole new level.
Okay.
Let's take DeFi as an example.
So yeah, decentralized finance.
Imagine an AI-powered DeFi platform
Okay.
that not only automates lending and borrowing, but also uses predictive analytics to assess risk,
Okay.
optimize returns, and even offer personalized financial advice.
It sounds incredibly efficient,
Yes.
but also a little bit intimidating.
Yeah.
Are we talking about robots taking over the financial world?
Well,
Where do humans fit into this equation?
that's a valid concern.
Yeah.
And it's important to remember that AI is a tool,
Okay.
not a replacement for human judgment.
Okay.
What AI excels at is processing massive amounts of data
Okay.
and identifying patterns that humans might miss.
Right.
This can free us up from tedious tasks
Okay.
and allow us to focus on higher-level decision-making and strategy.
So AI could be like a super-powered financial advisor,
Yeah, kind of.
helping us make better decisions.
Helping us make more informed decisions.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
But what about access and equity? Will everyone benefit from these advancements? Or will it just create a bigger divide between the haves and the have-nots?
That's a critical question.
Yeah.
And it's one that the crypto and AI communities need to address head-on.
For sure.
One potential solution is to develop open source AI tools and platforms
Okay.
that are accessible to everyone,
Okay.
regardless of their technical expertise or financial resources.
That sounds good in theory,
It does.
but how do we ensure that actually happens in practice?
Right. Well, there are also exciting projects
Okay.
focused on using blockchain technology to create more inclusive financial systems,
Okay.
particularly in developing countries where access to traditional banking is limited.
So kind of leveling the playing field,
Exactly.
using technology to empower those who have been traditionally excluded.
That's the idea.
It's encouraging to hear that there are efforts underway to make these technologies more accessible and equitable.
It is.
But let's face it, the crypto world has also had its fair share of scams and scandals.
Oh, yeah.
How can everyday investors protect themselves in this increasingly complex landscape
Right.
where AI is also involved?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
As with any new technology,
Right.
there are always those looking to exploit it for their own gain.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why education and due diligence are more important than ever.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Well,
How do we educate ourselves?
don't blindly trust any project or platform,
Okay.
especially if it promises unrealistic returns
Right.
or relies on overly complicated jargon.
Okay.
If it sounds too good to be true,
Yeah.
it probably is.
So the same rules apply.
Yes.
Do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Be skeptical of hype.
Yes.
And if it sounds too good to be true,
It probably is.
it probably is.
Yeah.
But even with the best research, there's still risk involved, right?
Absolutely.
Especially in a space as volatile as crypto.
Crypto is still a relatively young and volatile asset class.
Okay.
And the integration of AI adds another layer of complexity and unpredictability.
So how do we manage that risk?
Well, it's important to only invest what you can afford to lose
Okay.
and to diversify your portfolio
What?
across different assets and strategies.
Diversification.
Yes.
The golden rule of investing.
Never put all your eggs in one basket,
Exactly. Especially in the crypto world.
especially in crypto.
Okay, now shifting gears a bit.
Okay.
What are some of the potential downsides or challenges that you see on the horizon
Okay.
for this convergence of AI and blockchain?
One major challenge is regulation.
Okay.
Governments around the world are still grappling with how to regulate cryptocurrency,
Yeah.
and the addition of AI just adds another layer of complexity.
Right.
We could see a patchwork of regulations
Got it.
that stifle innovation
Okay.
or create uncertainty in the market.
Regulation is always a tricky area,
It is.
especially with technologies that are evolving as rapidly as crypto and AI.
It's hard to keep up.
But what about the ethical considerations?
Oh, yeah. Those are important.
AI algorithms are often trained on vast data sets, which could contain biases or reflect existing societal inequality.
For sure.
How do we ensure that these biases aren't amplified or perpetuated when AI is applied to financial systems?
That's a crucial question.
Yeah.
And it highlights the need for ethical frameworks and guidelines for developing and deploying AI in finance.
Okay.
We need to ensure that AI algorithms are transparent,
Okay.
accountable,
Hmm.
and fair,
Okay.
and that they're used to promote financial inclusion and opportunity, not to exacerbate existing inequalities.
It sounds like there's a lot of work to be done to ensure that AI is used responsibly in the financial world.
There is.
But let's end on a more positive note.
Okay.
What are some of the most exciting potential benefits of this convergence?
Right.
What could a future where AI and blockchain work hand in hand actually look like?
Imagine a financial system that is more efficient,
Okay.
transparent, and accessible than ever before.
Okay.
A system where AI helps us make smarter financial decisions,
So,
where blockchain technology ensures security and trust,
right.
and where everyone has the opportunity to participate and benefit,
Right.
regardless of their background or location.
A more inclusive, efficient, and transparent financial system.
Exactly.
That's a future worth striving for.
I think so.
But before we get too carried away with futuristic visions, let's bring it back down to earth for a moment.
All right.
We've talked about the potential of AI and blockchain,
Yeah.
but what about the here and now?
Right.
What's one concrete example of how these technologies are already being used together to make a difference?
One exciting area is microfinance.
Okay.
There are platforms using blockchain technology to provide microloans to entrepreneurs in developing countries.
Okay.
And AI is being used to assess creditworthiness and manage risk,
Okay.
opening up access to capital for those who traditionally haven't had it.
That's a fantastic example of how technology can be used to empower individuals and create positive social impact.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And it highlights the fact,
Yeah.
while we've been focusing on the financial applications, the potential of AI and blockchain extends far beyond that.
Absolutely.
So where else might we see these technologies making a difference?
Well, we're just beginning to scratch the surface of what's possible.
Okay.
From healthcare to supply chain management to education.
Wow.
The combination of AI and blockchain has the potential to revolutionize countless industries.
It's a truly exciting time to be witnessing this technological convergence.
It is.
But before we get completely lost in the possibilities,
Right.
there's one more topic we need to address.
Okay.
It's not a specific cryptocurrency,
Okay.
but it's a concept that's gaining traction
Right.
and could have a major impact on the future of finance.
Oh, yes.
You're talking about
CBDCs?
CBDCs.
The elephant in the room.
All right, let's unpack this.
Okay.
What exactly are CBDCs, and why are they causing such a stir in the financial world?
Well, CBDCs are essentially digital versions of a country's fiat currency, issued and backed by the central bank.
Think of it like a digital dollar or euro,
Exactly.
but running on a blockchain.
Or a similar technology.
So instead of physical cash, we'd have digital cash issued directly by the government.
Pretty much.
It sounds pretty futuristic. What's the advantage of that over the digital payment systems we already have?
Well, there are several potential benefits.
Like what?
First, CBDCs could offer greater financial inclusion,
Okay.
especially for people who don't have access to traditional banking services
Okay.
with a digital wallet on their phone.
Yeah.
Anyone could participate in the digital economy.
So it makes the system more accessible.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a compelling argument for accessibility.
Yeah.
What else is driving this push towards CBDCs?
Well, CBDCs could also improve the efficiency and security of payment systems.
Okay.
Transactions would be faster,
Okay.
cheaper,
Mm-hmm.
and potentially less prone to fraud.
Okay, that makes sense.
Plus, it could give central banks greater control over monetary policy, allowing them to respond more quickly to economic changes.
So more efficient transactions.
Yeah.
And greater control for central banks.
You got it?
I can see the appeal for governments,
Right.
but what about the everyday user?
Yeah.
Are there any downsides to consider?
Well, the biggest concern with CBDCs is privacy.
Privacy. Okay.
With every transaction recorded on a central ledger,
Right.
governments would have a detailed view of everyone's financial activity.
Ooh, that's a little big brother-ish.
It is, and it raises concerns about potential surveillance and control.
It's like the double-edged sword of technology, isn't it?
Yeah.
Greater efficiency and convenience often come at the expense of privacy.
It's a trade-off.
Is there a way to balance these competing interests?
Well, that's the challenge policymakers are grappling with.
Yeah.
Some proposals suggest implementing privacy-enhancing technologies
great.
within CBDC systems,
Okay.
while others argue for stricter regulations and oversight to prevent abuse.
Mm.
It's an ongoing debate with no easy answers.
For sure, CBDCs definitely raise some important questions about privacy and control.
They do.
It sounds like something that deserves a deep dive of its own.
Maybe we'll do that someday.
But for now, let's bring this all together.
Okay.
We've explored 5 cryptocurrencies,
We have.
delved into the convergence of AI and blockchain,
Mm-hmm.
and now we've touched on the potential impact of CBDCs.
Yeah, it's a lot to think about.
It is. What's the overarching takeaway for our listeners?
The key takeaway is that the financial world is undergoing a profound transformation.
Oh.
Cryptocurrency,
Mm.
blockchain technology,
Right.
AI, and CBDCs are all part of this evolution,
Yeah.
each with its own unique potential and challenges.
So whether you're an investor,
Yeah?
a tech enthusiast,
Mm-hmm.
or simply curious about the future,
Right.
it's crucial to stay informed and engaged,
Absolutely, knowledge is power.
as they say.
It is.
So, dear listener, we encourage you to continue exploring,
Yes.
learning, and asking questions.
Keep learning.
The future of finance is being shaped right now,
It is.
and your understanding and participation matter.
They do.
Fantastic advice to end on.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the future of cryptocurrency.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring.
See you next time.
All right, so we were talking about CBDCs.
Yeah. Digital currencies issued by central banks.
What are the advantages over traditional digital payment systems?
Well, one big one is financial inclusion,
Okay.
especially for those who don't have bank accounts.
Right.
With a digital wallet on their phone, anyone can participate in the digital economy.
Makes sense. Anything else?
Yeah. CBDCs could improve the efficiency of payment systems, too.
Also.
Faster transactions, lower fees.
Okay, so less friction overall.
Exactly. And potentially less fraud, too.
Oh, interesting.
Plus, it could give central banks more control over monetary policy.
Okay, so they can react to economic changes faster.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can see why governments are interested.
Right.
But are there any downsides for everyday users?
The biggest concern is probably privacy.
Oh, yes.
Since every transaction is recorded on a central ledger,
Yeah.
governments would have a lot of insight into everyone's financial activity.
So like a double-edged sword.
Exactly. Greater efficiency and convenience can come at the expense of privacy.
Tough balance.
It is. Policymakers are trying to figure out how to balance those competing interests.
Yeah. No easy answers there.
Nope.
Well, we've covered a lot in this deep dive.
Okay.
5 cryptocurrencies,
Yep.
AI and blockchain,
Yeah.
and now CBDCs.
The future of finance is a wild ride.
It is. What's the main takeaway for our listeners?
I think the main thing is that the financial world is changing rapidly.
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, AI, CBDCs.
Wow, so much change.
They're all part of this big shift, each with its own potential and its own risks.
So no matter who you are,
Yeah.
investor, tech enthusiast, or just someone curious about the future,
It's important to stay informed.
knowledge is power.
It really is.
So keep exploring, keep learning, keep asking questions.
The future of finance is being shaped right now, and we all have a role to play.
That's a great point.
Hmm.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Already.
I know, right? Time flies when you're having fun talking about the future of finance.
It does.
But don't worry, we'll be back with another deep dive soon.
We will.
So until then, keep learning, keep exploring, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.